Hello and welcome to GreenHerb-Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I am playing Tekken 7. I'm going to be checking out the online. Let's see how well I do. I'll turn back on the music. I had the music turned off because I was listening to Spotify. Okay, here we go. So sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Okay, so in my previous live stream of Tekken I was playing the story, and let's just say I didn't do very well against the CPU, or Nina in particular, so I don't know how well I'm going to do against real life people online, but we'll see what happens. Hello Chad, welcome to GreenHerb-Gaming, welcome to the live stream, you're always welcome. So I'm back playing Tekken 7, Chad, but this time I'm going to give the online a go. And as I was saying, in my previous live stream of Tekken I was playing the story and I got my ass handed to me by Nina. So yeah, this should be interesting. However, this time I'm playing as my favourite Tekken character, King, so you know, things could be slightly better, who knows. I'm going to do a clear match, quick match. I'm a little bit tired in this live stream compared to the earlier live stream, so just bear with me on that. Haha, go for broke. Thanks, Chad. I'll try. I'll either go for broke or I'll go to sleep, one or the other. Because I'll tell you what time it is here now in Ireland. It's 20 to 12. So it's not going to be an extremely long stream. And here he is, the man himself, or the beast himself. I don't know if I get time to show you all the characters, but I'll try. So here we have Master Raven, Nina, there's the bitch known as Nina, who absolutely slaughtered me in my previous live stream of Tekken in story mode. Couldn't defeat her, but I will come back and get my revenge on you, Nina, don't you worry. Yeah, I can never pronounce his name. Yoshimitsu. Dragunov. Hawang. Some of these names I just can't pronounce, I'm sorry. Law. Shaheen. Akuma from Street Fighter 5. He just dropped in to say hello, why not? Kazua. The infamous, the immortal Hayachi. Like, he basically outlived his voice actor. I don't mean any disrespect to the voice actor of the original Hayachi, but he passed away recently. So, like, this fictional character has actually outlived an actual person. It's just, I don't know, it's just insane. Kasumi, Lucky Chloe, Lily, Lars. There's actually quite a lot of fighters in Tekken 7. I'm just noticing, like, compared to Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know how to pronounce her name, to be honest. Jack 7. He was in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, the Smash Bros. Clone. Who was? I hate that delay. Oh, I presume you mean Hayachi. Because I hate the delay that's in the live chat. Sorry about that, chat. So you mean Hayachi? We have Lee, Kuma. So I never gave you a proper look at the fighters in my previous live stream of Tekken. Yep, Hayachi. Yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend of PlayStation. He's a legend of Tekken. Just a legend in general. Nagil. Bob. I like that. Do you know what? No, that name is exactly the kind of name that I like. It's just Bob. You know, nothing about Yoshimitsu or Dragunov. It's just Bob. It's just easier to fucking pronounce, to be honest with you. Brian, the insane Brian. King, of course, who I will be choosing in just a minute. Steve the Boxer. Paul. Jotty, Katrina, Jin, Devil Jin, Claudio, Gigas, Asuka, Elisa, which is actually a cyborg, Leo, Feng, Eddie, and Panda. I'm kind of tempted to go as Panda, to be honest, but no, King is my guy. King is my guy. You know, Tekken is actually probably one of the only tiny few games that I actually remember playing in the arcade. That's just, to me, that's absolutely amazing. Okay, I'll play as Panda. For you, Chad. I'm generous in this live stream. I'll play as Panda. But I have to play as King after this. But I will play as Panda for you, Chad. For my live stream, for my subs, for my viewers. Panda it is. But yeah, it's so cool. I remember like playing Tekken in the arcade. There's not many games I remember playing in the arcade. Well, there's a few, like, but a lot of those games are not around today. I knew they played. They played a Turtles game in the arcade. Loved it. Played a couple of God, what's it called? Pure. Yeah, I played a couple of games in the arcade, but I think Tekken is the most. Here we go. Thankfully there was no connection issues. House of the Dead coming to Switch. That's another arcade game. Yeah, I read that news and I'm so happy with that news. I thought they were just going to be porting the game. Like porting the original games as they are. Like, you know, like Dragon Quest, Doom and whatnot. But they're actually remaking from scratch. So I'm actually really looking forward to those remakes. They're really fun games. But, oh my god, is that who I think it is? Chad, am I fighting who I think I'm fighting? You know, I swear to God. Speaking of God, like my life is basically like written. This is just the irony. This is just Nina again, yeah. I'm convinced that somebody's actually writing my life. Nina, you're going to get beaten by a panda, girl. I hate to break it to you. It's one thing fighting an old man, but you ain't going to beat this panda. Look at this panda. You know they're beating this panda. I don't even know how to control him, to be honest. Damn it. Nina, the first opponent I face when I go online, the whole point I went, the whole reason why I went online was to take a break from Nina kicking my ass. And what's happening? Nina is kicking my ass. You couldn't make this shit up, like. Damn it. Oh god, this could actually take her out. Take that, Nina. We're 1-1. Oh my god. Fuck you, Nina. Fuck you very much, Nina. Milkman the Gamer, welcome back to GreenHerb-Gaming. Welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you. Milkman the Gamer, look at this. Look at this. I'm playing Tekken 7 again, but this time I'm playing online. Perfect. I wanted to go online to take a break from Nina kicking my ass. What did she just say? Did she literally just say it? Is it past my bedtime? That bitch Nina. So, Chad, Milkman the Gamer, it's great to have you both back on GreenHerb-Gaming. So, That is just the irony. The irony, Chad. The irony, Milkman the Gamer. Wanted to take a break from the story. Take a break from getting beat by Nina. And the first opponent I face online is Nina. And she defeats me. I just can't cut a break. I just can't cut a break today, seriously. So, Milkman the Gamer, how was your stomach right now? New challenger. If it's Nina. If this is Nina. Also, help me God if this is Nina. Imagine every opponent I faced for the next hour was Nina. I'm glad for that, Milkman. I'm happy if you're happy. Okay, this isn't Nina, which is good. I'm actually fighting Panda's owner, I'm sure. Well, not owner, like, but I don't know, friend, acquaintance, whatever. I forget her name. It takes quite a long time to actually get into a fight in Tekken. Alright. I'm going to go as King next. I chose Panda for Chad, but King is my guy. King is my favourite fighter, so we'll be going as King in the next fight. But it is very random playing as a Panda. It was such a huge thing when the original Tekken released. Oh, look at this, like. You know, everybody who plays fighting games just gets obsessed with the combos. And then that one person that just doesn't care about combos. I just don't have the patience for combos, you know? So I'm more of a kind of in-your-face kind of fighter. And I'm all about those special moves. I'm not about like remembering all of these combos. Left punch, right punch, high punch, low punch, middle punch, left kick, 8 punch. I don't care about that, you know? But she obviously does. Were you gonna pick King? I was gonna pick King. Then Chad asked me to go as Panda, and you can see how that's working out right now. So thanks, Chad. I know we don't pick Panda, as you can see. But I'll be honest, it probably wouldn't have made much of a difference if I was playing as King, because if I was playing Mortal Kombat, as you both have seen with my Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat 10 lives, even Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 11 videos as opposed to live streams, you can see that I'm much better at Mortal Kombat than I am of Tekken. I hate that juggling from the ground. Oh, it's just... I just hate combos, Chad, you know? I just hate combos. I wanna come on, connect. Did she actually dodge that? Oh. Well, I got her wrong then, I'll be happy enough with that. I just hate combos in general, Chad, to be honest. I know, like, two-headed fighters, or 12 players who play fighting games, combos is everything. But I just hate combos. I thought if somebody created a fighting game where there was no combos. I don't know how that would work, but I hate combos. When I play Mortal Kombat, I'm just pure about special moves, only special. Come on, now connect. Oh, did I get her? I got her. Oh, it's 2-all. Final round. This is why I like. Actually, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. Because at least in Super Smash Bros. There's not really kind of much of this like combo kind of going on, you know? I never thought of it like that, actually. Oh, look at this crap. So intense, isn't it? Oh god. I should... Oh damn it. Oh damn it. I didn't even actually... Literally, this is not an excuse, but I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go back to Wait, no, what? I want to pick another character, so how's this going to work? Return to online mode. Chad Milkman the Gamer, just to let you know, a little bit tired in this live stream compared to my previous live stream of Tekken 7, because it's 5 to 12 AM here in Ireland, so just to give you a bit of heads up there, that's why I sound a bit tired. Alright, quick match. Again, search. And this time I'm going to go as King. Thanks, Chad. It was close, actually. Okay, now I'm going to go as my favourite Tekken fighter. My go-to fighter, King. I think probably the reason I like him so much is because of just the whole tiger face mask. You know, as a young kid, you know, playing this game for the first time, just, you know, I was naturally drawn to the look of King. Armor King looks, he does actually, and it's a pity that we live in modern gaming, because Armor King was, you know, included in a lot of Tekken games. Now he's, you know, DLC. You know, I really think, connection. I think Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is, I think that game is nailing DLC right now. Because if you think about it, now even though, to be honest with you, I'm not really gone on a whole lot of those characters, but let's face it, every character that has come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has, number one, never been in a Super Smash Bros. Game before, and number two, you just wouldn't really expect them to be in a Super Smash Bros. Game. So you're getting characters that are completely fresh. Whereas, like, if you look at Mortal Kombat 11, one of the first DLC characters was Shang Tsung, like one of the most iconic fighters in the Mortal Kombat series. Yeah, he's a paid DLC character. And you look at Tekken 7, Armor King. You know, I think he's like €7.99. It's unfortunate how it works. But yeah, Armor King is very good actually. But I like this now because, you know, as I was saying earlier, like I remember playing this game in the arcade. There's not many games I remember playing in the arcade that are still around to this day, so it's cool. Alright, let's see, can I win as King?
Round one. Fight.
See, it's one thing facing the computer, but it's another thing facing an actual person. Oh god. You know, Jin Mom is the final boss in the tag. Yeah, goes back to what I was saying in the story of Tekken 7. It has such a crazy story. Yeah, I play much better as King, as you can see. Oh god, oh fuck, oh, locked. To be fair, he's a much lower, he's a much lower rank than my two previous fighters, so. Oof. Oof. I'm dying to play Tekken Online. Yeah, it's... Sorry, no, I just need to focus on this match. Okay, he's coming back, isn't he? Damn it. Please don't block. Shit. Oof. Ah! What a fight, what a fight.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my god. Oof, okay. Look what I got beaten by. This pansy. I want a rematch. Okay, okay, Milkman. See you soon. Like Dante family. I haven't played much of Devil May Cry. Jeez, I'm a bit shocked. Oh, what? The connection to the... Oh, for God's sake. That was a letdown, no, to be honest with you. I owned the first round there, and he just came back. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. He got me.
Challenger.
Have you played Soul Calibur? The character customization is great. No, I haven't played Soul Calibur. I think I played a demo of it years ago on the PlayStation. It's a funny story actually, because I was supposed to have gotten Soul Calibur on the PlayStation 1, but the shop didn't have the game. So we ended up getting Resident Evil instead. So it's so funny, like Resident Evil might have actually had been Soul Calibur. I always find that a strange story. Just what if they had Soul Calibur that day? I wouldn't have probably played Resident Evil. I mean, I probably would have eventually played it. Like, but do you know how I never played Soul Calibur? There could have been a situation where I probably never had played Resident Evil. That's actually a strange way if you think about it. Nah, for me, no, it was Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. Those are my like 3 main fighting games.
Fight.
I know Super Smash Bros. Is a fighting game, but I look at that as a different type of fighting game, you know. Not gonna get me, God. Boom.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, I've been waiting to do that for a long time.
Round 3. Fight.
Boom. That's about the only combo. I don't know if you can call it a combo, but you know what? Let's give him a rematch. Will they accept a rematch. Oh, he left. Okay. Didn't want a rematch, fair enough. Trying to warm up. So yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable playing as King. King is my guy. Chat, if any breaking video game news for me, has Nintendo announced a Switch Pro or anything like that? Nosy Parker, welcome back to GreenHerb-Gaming. As you can see, I'm back playing Tekken 7, but this time I'm playing the online, taking a break from the single player story mode. Getting a bit of practice for Nina. So when I return to Nina, I might be a bit more equipped. However, I'm playing as King this time, my favourite Tekken character. So welcome to the live stream. Yeah, a bit of late night gaming. It's been a while since I did a bit of late night gaming. Won't be too long though. I mean, I'm not planning on having a very long stream. I mean, it's past 5 o'clock already, so maybe another 30 more minutes. All in all, maybe a 60-minute live stream. This will be. Nice. This one fighting somebody who's a much higher skill level than the previous fighters. I think it takes too long for the fight to actually start. But apparently all of this now is going to be a thing of the past with next generation consoles. Apparently like loading times are going to be non-existent. But I don't know how it's going to work with online though, because online is different. Online you have to like physically wait for, you know, everything to be working, servers and all of that kind of techno jargon. So online is a completely different world basically. Like for instance, like syncing. It doesn't matter how powerful the console is, you're still going to be connected to, you know, a server. So people need to realize that now when it comes to faster loading times on PS5. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have like faster loading times when it comes to online. Alright, like what exactly am I syncing here like? Fucking Titanic sinking here like, or what like? Okay. See, you know what bugs me about these situations is you literally can't do anything. There's no option to like go back or not. This is great. Okay. Well, fuck this now for a game of soldiers. I'm not fucking. I'm just gonna sit here. Ah, the hell with this now. I'm not going to be starting another stream at all now. You don't say. About 10 minutes later, a communication error has occurred. Well, at least I didn't have to exit the game and end the stream or anything like that. But know what's happening. What's this now? Yes, that was fairly interesting. Okay, here we go. I just love his grapple moves. He's a wrestler, basically. Come on. besides the Blizzard political news, Game Freak, Little Town Hero, isn't doing too good on the reviews. Yeah, that's actually interesting because that game hasn't really gotten a whole lot of praise. I think the last thing I heard about it is apparently it's meant to be short, you know, compared to the games. I think, yeah, I actually think that's a very interesting situation. I'll talk more about that situation because, you know, Game Freak is known for Pokemon. They haven't really done anything else outside of Pokemon. And if they have done anything outside of Pokemon, it's definitely nowhere near the success of Pokemon. And it kind of begs the question, like, you know, should people who are best known for something and make a lot of money from that, should they actually try to move away from that and try other things, you know? So yeah, there's an interesting one, right? That whole Blizzard situation is just hilarious, to be honest. I really do. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Round 1. Fight.
Jesus Christ.
Round 2. Fight.
It had Toby Fox from Undertale to the music. Oh, I heard that. Good night, Nosy Parker. Thank you for watching the live stream. Hope you enjoyed. And oh shit.
KO.
And I will see you in the next live stream.
Fight. KO.
I hate combos. It's the same too of Mortal Kombat X when I was playing that. It's just people who just basically memorize buttons and then they just press those buttons. It's like, I don't know how to put it. Yeah, they just memorize buttons. Memorize a combination of buttons. And that's their skill level, basically. Oh, I don't know. I mean, how can you compete with that, like? I've got an idea. Now, I don't know if this has been incorporated into a fighting game, but you know the way, like, you have your special moves, your special abilities in fighting games, like Mortal Kombat has Fatal Blow. Tekken has Rage, like where you build up your meter over time and you can pull off this special move. Well, what if there was a fighting game where one of your special moves that you could disable fighters from using a combo? So like you basically just wouldn't be able to kind of like hit multiple times or something. I don't know. That'll be up to the game developers to execute that. But the idea, basically, the plan would basically be to not allow your opponent to do any of those combos. Because let's face it, like, not everyone is going to memorize, you know, extensive combos. So it's kind of very frustrating for a player like myself who just wants to play the game in a particular way, you know. I can't even get it hidden. Like you know. Oh, fuck's sake.
Round 2. Fight.
Is that Nina? It is too. Nina, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead, girl. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ha! Take that, Nina. Tombstone from hell. Ha!
KO. Round 3. Fight. KO.
Bitch.
Round 4. Fight.
Overwatch is fun. Never played it.
KO.
Never played it. Never had any
You lose.
interest in it.
What's done is done.
Nina. Fuck you, Nina. Rematch. I mean, I'd say it is, Chad. I'd say it is a fun game. I'm not going to, you know,
Get ready for the next.
I'm not going to like deny that. It's just that I've been aware of Overwatch since it got launched. You know, it's Nina again. Jesus Christ. So I had the opportunity to play it, and I didn't. And you know, it's on Switch now, and I'm not going to just all of a sudden be interested in it because it's on Switch.
This should be fun.
It's the same too with The Witcher 3. A lot of games that got released on Switch over the last couple of weeks that I just have no interest in. This game right here, Tekken 7. Now if that came to Switch, I'd be interested. And if Shiver Entertainment, Shiver, whatever they call it, the developers who ported Mortal Kombat 11 onto Switch, if they had done, if they port this to Switch, I'd be very happy, very interested.
KO.
But not Overwatch. I like using May Fire gun, freezing the enemy players. Yeah, I haven't seen much of it again really. It's just, I'd be very kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to allow myself to get it on Switch. I'm not, because it just wouldn't, it wouldn't feel real. It would feel fake. It would feel like, oh, just because it's on Switch, I'm going to get it. And I'm like, no,
KO.
no.
Round 3.
But as I said, if Tekken 7 came to Switch, I buy it day one. Because I'm playing it right now, and I know I'd love to have the chance to play this on the go anywhere, anytime on Switch. And they could even do like kind of like guest like DLC characters. Who knows? I know that in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the Wii U, There was like Mario and Peach costumes and everything, so it was really cool to see.
You lose.
What's done is done.
I'm gonna have a rematch again with Nina because oh god. Warm up. Yeah, it's crazy. It seems to be a big third-party game that was on PS4 and Xbox One gets announced for Switch, and every one of those games is a game that I personally have no interest in. Like, I'm aware of the game, it might be a fun game, but I never played those games because I never was interested in those games. I'm waiting for a game like Tekken 7 or Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7 to get announced for Switch. Other games now, I'm just thinking to myself now, other games I really would like to come to Switch. There's a lot, to be honest with you. Just games that well, that's already on Switch, so that doesn't count. And I'm not really that big of a fan of Fortnite. I mean, I've played Fortnite.
Challenger.
And I did have fun playing it, like, you know, I'm not going to be an asshole about it, I can just say that I didn't. I mean, I did have fun playing it. It's just, to me, it's a completely different type of game. Different type of game experience as well. I just don't think it's the kind of game that I can play over and over again. You know, I just don't think it's that kind of a game for me. So I suppose what I'm really trying to say, Chad, is I got my fix out of that game. I don't need to go back and play that game, you know? Whether they added a new map or not, I'm not interested. But yeah, for me, it would have to be a game that I have played or that I have currently on PS4 that I would buy it on Switch instantly because it would be the handheld version. I remember buying the DS version of a game, like the handheld version of a game, and having no problem with that. I remember buying the 3DS version of a Wii U game and having no problem with that, because you're getting the handheld version. So, you know, if Capcom announced Resident Evil 7 for Switch, like physically anyway at least, and Resident Evil 2 remake, I'd be all over that because I'd be like, yes, this is great now, I can have the handheld version of those games. But I'm not going to run out and buy Overwatch on Switch because I've never had any interest in that game. If I had, I would have bought it. Plenty of games on the PS4. I've a ton of games on the PS4. I've got an insane amount of games on PS4. All those games that I bought are all games that I'm actually interested in, and I like those games. I think there might be one or two games that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have bought that game, but 99% of my PS4 games are all games I like to play. So like, I'm not going to just buy Overwatch because it's on Switch. Whereas I will buy Mortal Kombat 11 because it's on Switch. I have it already, like. Do you get me? So yeah, like, I mean, my decision to buy a game on the Switch comes down to
Round one.
a few things. It comes down to,
Fight.
do I like that game? Did I like that game previously? And yeah, like that's what it comes down to. Young God Hex, can I play with you? If not lag. Yeah, man, that would be really cool. I like moments like this. I like moments like this when a viewer joins my live stream and asks me would he like to play. Yeah, 100%. Add me. My PS 2 seconds now. My PSN name is GreenHerb. I'll type it in the live chat there in a second because it's kind of so it's basically, yeah. Let's hope there's no lag. It's basically GreenHerb-Gaming. So it's GreenHerb, but there's a dash after herb. I'll type it in. I'll type it in live chat after she destroys me. Jesus. I see it's in. Oh, that's handy. You can, yeah. That's. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't even realize that. That's handy. Okie dokie. Add me there, so when you're ready, and we'll have a game.
KO. Round three. Fight.
This is what GreenHerb-Gaming is all about. This is why I live stream. Because it's all about sharing. It's all about sharing my passion of video games with the world around me. And what better way to do that than, you know what, I'm going to get my ass handed to me anyway, so I might as well just let her beat me, and I'll accept your request. But this is what it's all about. Oh god, it's taking so long to accept. Okay, so I've just accepted your friend request. And by the way, thank you. Oh god, what the hell just happened? Okay, let's go back to the online menu. Okay, so do you want to play? Do you want? No, I don't need to do a party chat. I'll create a session here now. Right now. Yeah, create session. So I'm actually going to subscribe to your channel first, Young God Hex, because I always do that to viewers who check out my content, because I appreciate that so much. You could be doing anything else right now, but you chose to check out my channel and my content, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to subscribe to your channel. So Young God Hex, I've just subscribed to your channel. And what I'll do now is I'll create a session. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, like, so much. Like, I'm all about appreciation on my channel. My channel is about equality and appreciation. Equality in terms of no matter who you are, whether you are a viewer, whether you are a sub, whether I know you personally, whether you check out 5 minutes of my content, 5 hours of my content, I will treat everybody who checks out my content equally. And I will appreciate the support as well. Again, whether you watch for 5 minutes or 5 hours, just the fact that you actually take the time to check out my content, I appreciate that so much. So let's do sorry, no, I'm just kind of player match. Create session, I presume, isn't it? Sorry, no, let's try to play. Oh, here we go. That's there. I'm not gonna lie, I literally have no idea how to. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, no, private slots. Yeah, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe if I just invite you. Maybe if I just invite you, but how do I even do that? Maybe the Wi-Fi. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually like. To invite you to a fight. Yeah, you invite me. You invite me. because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. There's no like actual like friend section. It's just like ranked match, player match, tournament. I mean, I presume I have to create yeah, it's I'll just wait for you to invite me. So this is a really cool moment now on the live stream, a really cool GreenHerb-Gaming moment where I'm actually going to be playing Tekken 7, there we go, Tekken 7 with a viewer who has just randomly checked out my I think here we go now. Both microphone and gameplay being broadcast. Here we go. This is the opponent for the next match. I'm hyped. I am hyped. Two bars. Oof. Could be okay. We'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a go. This is the opponent. Please press. Should point out this is the first time I played Tekken 7 with a friend, so I literally have no idea what's happening right now. Okay, I'm going to be on the left side. I'm going to choose King. King is my guy. So right now, this is the definition of GreenHerb-Gaming. This is the reason why I decided to set up a gaming YouTube channel and to live stream. Yeah, here it goes. This is literally the definition of sharing my passion of video games with the world. A viewer checks out my content and I'm actually playing Tekken 7 with them right now. So, may the best man win. Oh god, I'm fighting crazy, is that Crazy Brian, I wonder? Here we go. Oh, I thought it was Brian.
Round one. Fight.
Oof. Nice, nice, nice.
Round two. Fight.
No.
KO.
Oh man. I have to win this round.
Three. Fight.
Oof.
KO.
I'm still in it. I'm still in it.
Four. Fight.
Oh god. Oh, jeez.
KO.
Nice, nice, nice.
You lose. Know your place.
Good stuff, good stuff. Rematch. Oh no way, this is a kind of like, oh this is like, this reminds me of Mortal Kombat. What's it called again? King of the Hill, it reminds me of King of the Hill. Yeah, it was a good match, it was a good match. You kicked him. Let's go again. This is really, really good now. I love this, like, this is just... no problem, man, you're probably good at this game, and it's really cool to be able to, like, the fact that you've just, like, joined the live stream, and here we are now, having a game of Tekken. This is great. I have trunks. Ah. Right, is he actually in the game? I haven't played Tekken 7 in a long while. Oh, okay.
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get my revenge. Come on now, Revenge of King.
Round one.
Do it.
Fight.
Jesus Christ. Oh no. What the? Okay.
Round two. Fight.
Jesus.
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Oh fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake, I blocked it, like. I actually literally... I did block that, like, come on. Thanks. Good game. Good game.
Stay down, maggot.
You called me a maggot, silver-headed prick. I want a rematch. I have to buy a new charger for my Switch. The cable has been exposed and doesn't share. Oh no. I'm so lucky that I'm actually one of those people that just never had any real issues with my Switch. I'm just lucky that way. A lot of people were, you know, reporting like Joy-Con drift and whatnot. The only thing that happened to my Switch is Victor! Welcome to the live stream, man. It is great to have you as always. In this live stream, Victor, I'm actually playing Tekken 7 online, and I'm actually playing online with one of my viewers. He literally just joined my live stream, and we're now playing Tekken 7 online. Thing is all about, and he's actually very good at the game. He has beaten me twice. So, young God Hex, you are very, very good at this game. I want to say that. Very, very good. I'm very competitive, but I have no problem admitting, you know, who the better player is, and the better player is obviously you. 100%. Oh god, here we go. This is Brian. This is definitely Brian, isn't it? Yeah, you can see that I actually haven't played this game in so long. Crazy Brian. It's definitely one of the craziest characters in the entire game. Okay.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Take that, Brian. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Round three. Fight.
What the? Okay. Ooh.
Round four. Fight. KO.
Oh.
Final round. Fight.
Nice block. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Look good. Look how crazy this guy is. Look at him, he's beating the shit out of me. Time to wait. Okay. One more. One more match. One more match. We'll have one more fight. And this is literally going to be the final fight of the live stream. Because I wanted to keep this stream under an hour. Because it's 1:45 here. Irish time. Yeah, let's go. It's 1:45 AM Irish time here. So it's quite late. I want to get some sleep. But you're actually very good at this game. So just a few things. Just again, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out this live stream, for checking out my content, Young God Hex. It is much appreciated. I mean, like, as I said, you could be doing anything else right now, but you chose to check out my YouTube channel, check out my content, and you know, I appreciate that so much. So thank you for that, and you know, it's been really, really good playing you on Tekken 7, and you are a very, very good player, very skilled player, and it's good to have a challenge, and I liked the challenge as well. So just wanted to say that, and you know, I hope to see you soon on GreenHerb-Gaming, and you know, we'll have a couple of more fights of Tekken 7 in the future. Oh god, Hayachi. Oh god, Hayachi. Right, final. This is like final boss kind of a thing. So, I wouldn't go to sleep. I have 4 hours for school. But fuck it, I don't have to. It's a party. That isn't too bad. So. Okay. King versus Hayachi.
Fight.
Jesus.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, what the absolute fuck?
Round 3. Fight.
Finally got you. Tombstone from hell.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, finally I won. And it's even better that it was the final match as well. Thanks. I'm so competitive, sorry. Sorry, I'm just so competitive. But I'm happy now with that. But I literally like this, I was literally had it like this, trust me, I'm not leaving because I won the last match. I literally wanted to keep the stream under an hour because it is quite late here. So I didn't like leave just because I won the last match. Trust me. Although although it was nice to win the final match, but that was really good. I look forward to having many more intense back and forth barbaric fights with you in Tekken. With you, and yeah, man, I just you know, I'm all about appreciation on GreenHerb-Gaming as well as equality. I love the emojis, Victor, as always. You know, like, everyone who checks out my content is equal. So whether it's a first time viewer like yourself, Young God Hex, you know, a sub, and I really appreciate that, thank you so much, and I sub to your channel as well. You know, whether you're like an existing sub, or whether you're checking out the content for 5 minutes or 5 hours, whether you want to, you know, interact in the live chat, whether you want to watch it, you know, whatever the case, everyone who checks out my channel is equal. You're really good. You're block low easy people like me. I can't block. I literally don't even like. I have no strategy. Like, I just have no strategy when it comes to combos or blocking. I don't know, like, it's how I've always played fighting games, you know, as far back as like the original Tekken games on PlayStation and the arcade. I just like as long as I know how to play the game to an extent, I just use my basic skills and just do what I can. So I'm not really, I wouldn't call myself, like, what did I say, like a student of the game. Like, I wouldn't be a student of the game. I wouldn't be like studying combos and studying blocks. I don't know, I'm just like, there's probably a word to describe what I'm trying to say, but I just pick up a controller and play it, basically. That's how I do it. So yeah, so Young God X, you know, thank you so much for checking out this live stream. It is much appreciated. So appreciated. So the second big thing that I'm about on my channel is appreciation. You know, because I look at other YouTubers, you know, particularly big YouTubers, and you're a guy, just, yeah, exactly. Well, not necessarily that. No, not necessarily that. Like, I mean, I would consider myself as a good Tekken player, 100%, and I am very competitive. But I just don't care about combos. I just don't care about blocking. I just don't care about, you know, that side of things. But I definitely wouldn't say that I just play for fun. I'm very competitive, trust me. Very competitive. Yeah, 100% competitive. But there's a term I try to use, really, and it's just unpredictable, I suppose. There was a word that was used. I actually took part in a Mortal Kombat 11 tournament there in a local, not a lab rat. I am. I suppose that's one way to put it, really, like, you know, studying and all that kind of stuff. But I actually took part in the Mortal Kombat 11 tournament, Young God Hex, recently, and you know, one of my opponents told me that I am fearless, and I never looked at it like that before. I took that on board because that's how I play fighting games. I'm fearless. So this guy could have all his combos ready and his blocks ready, and I'm like walking right up to him with a throw, and he's like, oh shit, he's walking right towards me. So I think that's what place. So I'm in Ireland, and it's a place called Kazoo or something. Kazoo or something. It's a gaming lounge, basically. It's about 25-30 minutes from where I am. And they held the Mortal Kombat 11 tournament there recently. So yeah, and one of my opponents, very good opponent. So yeah, that's how he described my playstyle, as fearless, as I would walk right in, like I would walk right up to my opponent and go for the throw. And that's just me. That's just how I play the game. I don't deliberately do that. It's just how I play the game. So no, I'm not the kind of player who studies combos and studies like block systems or anything. Like when someone starts talking that kind of language to me, like, you know, it just goes in one ear and out the other. Not that it's no disrespect by that, but it's all jargon to me. It's just I know how to play the game, so I know like that this button kicks, this button punches, this person, you know, this button does a special move. As long as I know how to play the game, you know, at a basic level, then I will use those basic skills to my advantage. But you're never going to see me like studying combos anytime soon, or studying block systems anytime soon. So yes. So in ending the live stream, you know, without repeating myself too much, I'm all about appreciation. I see other YouTubers, particularly big YouTubers, and a lot of the time I have to say I see a complete lack of appreciation. Maybe they don't realise that. Maybe these big YouTubers who have like millions of subs don't realise that. Maybe it's because I've got so many subs. But for me, I'm all about appreciation. And I have an interesting way of looking at it. Like you, young God Hex, you could be doing anything right now with your spare time. But you chose to check out GreenHerb-Gaming, my YouTube channel, and check out my content, check out this live stream of Tekken 7, to get interactive, to comment in the live chat, to ask me to have a game of Tekken 7, and I appreciate that so much. And you know, I will always, like with new viewers, I will always subscribe to the channel as my way of appreciating their support. And it was even better, you know, that we could actually have a game of Tekken 7, you know, because that's what my channel is all about, sharing my passion of video games with the world around me. So yeah, so in closing, I just want to say, you know, thanks for checking out my channel, much appreciated. It's been really fun playing Tekken 7, which is a very, very good player, and I hope to see you in another live stream. So yeah, so thank you all for watching this live stream, and I will see you all next time on GreenHerb-Gaming. Look at this guy. Sorry to watch this guy in the bathroom. Sorry, I was just watching like there in the bathroom fighting. Right, so I will see you. Goodbye, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time on GreenHerb-Gaming.